the doors won't open, so it's off to a good start.
Stick around because it does mean me telling you how to get free cruises. Okay, so before we get into that, let's talk about how a channel dedicated to Virgin Voyages is actually doing a review on Delta One. Okay, so Virgin Atlantic is owned 49% by Delta. You earn Virgin Atlantic air miles when you fly with Delta or with Virgin or any of the other SkyTeam partners, but in particular with Delta because they own 49%. You can then take those air miles and transfer them into Virgin Red Points. Virgin Red Points can be transferred into a Virgin Voyages. Simple, right? So at the time of filming this, it costs 186,250 air miles or Virgin Red Points to get a sea terrace on a 5-night Virgin Voyages. And I know that might sound like a lot, but if you fly for business and you put all your food or your groceries onto a Virgin Atlantic or Virgin Red credit card, you can be at 250,000 points before you even know it. I mean, this flight that I'm about to show you got me 14,970 points in one flight. And if that's your only takeaway from this video and you stop watching right now, I've just given you the ability to get a free Virgin Voyages. Surely that's worth a subscribe. Hey, I know I'm doing a lot of drone shots. I got a drone for Christmas and I'm not on a cruise, so I've got to show you something else. And I think it's pretty amazing here. Delta One is Delta's business class, and it's done on its wide body class. And what I mean by that is where you have 2 aisles. It has complete flat beds, so the chairs turn into complete lie-down flat beds. And typically they only run it on their international flights, so transatlantics or across the Pacific. But on some domestic routes, they actually run it like this one, for example, from LAX to JFK. The aircraft today was a Boeing 767, which I was a bit surprised about. I mean, I don't know much about Delta. And actually then when I Googled it and I looked it up on the actual flight, it turns out that Delta's 767 fleet is the oldest in the sky, averaging 20 years. Surely that's safe, right? The last thing to mention about Delta is their new Delta One lounges. They've just done them in LAX and in JFK, and they really are amazing. I'm going to take you through the LAX one now. Now, interestingly, I wasn't allowed into the JFK one, even though I was on a transatlantic leg, and that's because I wasn't flying in the right class. So even if you have the right status with another airline, for example, Virgin, I've got gold status, they won't let you into the lounge, which most airlines let you into the different lounges, especially the first class lounges if you're in the upper tier of their status. But you have to be flying in Delta One or in Virgin Upper Class to get in there. Otherwise you have to use the Sky Priority Lounge or the Virgin Clubhouse, which at JFK is okay. It's not as good as the Heathrow one, but it's still pretty good. Let me know in the comments what your favourite lounge is.
Okay, so I was just trying to use the Delta One and the doors won't open, so it's off to a good start. Here we are right now. Try the doors again. Okay, so it turns out I'm actually 5 minutes early for it to open, so it's not, it won't open for me yet. Whoops.
This is me entering the Delta One lounge, finally. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's
Morning, how are you?
pretty plush in here. The staff are super attentive, and you have table service anywhere in the lounge. Okay, that is fancy. Honestly, I think this is the nicest lounge I've ever been in.
Morning. Good, how are you?
Okay, just a note, I forgot to film food and coffee, but it was really good. You just gotta take my word for it. The Eggs Benedict was amazing. I mean, this is a pretty insane toilet. Come on, it's got everything you need. It's got the toilet bib. It's got all the amenities. I mean, this is nice. Okay, and then this is me checking out the Continental or Help Yourself area. I mean, I could eat all of it, and then I probably wouldn't be able to get on the plane. Okay, let's get on board.
2D.
There is super nice, lovely cabin crew. This dude is definitely taking in the ambience and enjoying his new surroundings. I'm probably being a bit impatient. Okay, seat tour. Okay, so you get this little cover and this little cozy bit. You get some water, you get a menu, and you get these neat little slippers, which I gotta be honest, I didn't put on. I just left them in their wrapper. Okay, amenity kit time. Let's dive into this thing and see what is in there. So they had toothpaste, they had a toothbrush, earplugs, pen, socks. They had some face cream. Okay, quick look at the menu. There was loads of things to choose from. I'd actually pre-ordered. Okay, this is a quick look at me taking in my cabin. You can see all the different cubbyhole spaces. Because this was a super early flight, it was actually breakfast, so I ordered the pancakes with maple syrup and bacon. It was delicious. I wasn't that hungry. I had the eggs Benedict, so I tried a bit of the pancakes, a little bit of bacon, and I had a little bit of the salmon. But it was really nice. It was delicious. And then about an hour and a half before landing, they brought down these like super delicious cookies that were actually hot. It's the first time I've had a hot cookie on a plane. I'm sure that's normal if you're in the US, but nothing I've had before. But yeah, so it's super delicious. And honestly, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, please like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, all those good things, and I'll catch you on the next one. Here's another video that YouTube thinks you'll like. Why not give it a go?